All right. So first and foremost, I just want to get all praises to y'all about y'all Shai. What we finna do is we finna look at these one West Camp breakdowns about Esau and just give the proper understanding. Let's look at this.
Quarterbacking like Jake DeLong, like Mount Rushmore. I gotta face a stone.
Let's go to Jeremiah 49:7-12.
Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
Uh-huh.
Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan.
Uh-huh.
I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers came up to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Uh-huh.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Uh-huh.
Leave thy fatherless children alive. I will preserve them alive.
It say, leave thy fatherless children alive. I will preserve them alive. Read.
Let thy widows trust in me.
Do y'all know what this means? And it's laughable to me if somebody takes this as it means salvation.
Oh yeah. So one thing I want to get, they don't let y'all know that Obadiah is corroborating with Jeremiah, which is why it's one chapter in Obadiah. So let me show y'all this. What they just read in Jeremiah is the same thing that's in Obadiah. So let's get that real quick. And y'all, the inhabitants of Dedan, right? That's dealing with the geographical locations. And that's just a fact. Now, look at this. Look at what it says here. Exactly what they read. This is the same thing. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. If these come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have stolen? If they had enough, if they had, so like if the grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau stretched out? I mean, Salakia searched out. How are his hidden things sought up, right? Now, this is the same language. Now, look at this here. Watch this.
There's no salvation in this verse, right? I'm going to explain you and demonstrate to you how there is zero salvation in this verse, right? I'm sending this from my laptop. Hold on. This page. No salvation in this verse. I'm going to break this down to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Yes, stay rich. That's why it's the first place I went to out there in Detroit. So look at this. We went to all the gang neighborhoods in Detroit. Every place we taught except the Riverwalk. So watch this, right? Verse 11. Leave thy fatherless children, and I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Okay, so the loss of a husband and a father is a calamity and a curse to a people. There's no salvation in your father and your husband is dead. There's none. That's number one. But number two, let's read this again, verse 11 from the top.
Jeremiah 49:11. Leave thy fatherless children. Leave thy fatherless children.
Uh-huh.
I will preserve them alive.
I will preserve them alive. Read on.
And let thy widows trust in me.
Why are the widows going to trust in God? Why are the widows of the Edomites going to trust in God? Why? I want some guesses in the chat. Somebody hit it on the head. Jobs, Devontae Edwards. Jobs.
Okay, so he's saying jobs. Let's get this real quick. All right. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 16. Right. He that keep the commandment, keep his own soul. but he that despises his ways shall die.
Let me explain something to you. Your so-called black mother, if your husband dies or goes to prison or she puts him out of the house, who does she trust in to provide for her? Let me know in the chat. Who does your mother trust in to provide for her?
So essentially what he's saying is that the Edomites are gonna call upon the name of the Lord.
The white man, Esau. That's who she trusts in, right? In the same way, the Edomite woman is going to trust in us, the people that God is going to sit up to rule this coming kingdom, right? Your mother trusted the white man for government cheese. She trusted the white man for food stamps. She trusted the white man for a job in corporate America. The white woman is going to trust in the black and Hispanic and Native Indian man in the same way. In government cheese, in welfare, in a goddamn job. This isn't salvation. This is slavery. And if we keep reading, it's going to elaborate further. Go ahead.
Verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
We have surely drunken in that cup. They are going to have to drink of that cup. Read on.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Now look at this same talk. Look at the same talk. It's right down here. Hold on. Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, ye shall drink, and they shall swallow down. They shall be as though they have not been. Right?
What's in that cup? Slavery, death, backs being whipped. That's what happened to us, right? Keep going.
For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord.
Yahweh swear by himself. There's no getting around this because the Most High, the only living power, swears by himself because there is none greater. All these niggas going around talking about on God, on God, on God, on God, on God. Well, God is the only person that can put it on himself, and he's doing that in this instance. To say what?
It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
All of the white man's cities are going to be a perpetual waste. Right? A waste. Real quick, hold that verse right there. Briefly jump down to 18.
Verse 18. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
So he's saying the way he's getting ready to destroy Esau and Edom and his people and his kingdom is going to be the same like he did Sodom and Gomorrah, where nobody was able to.
So what he's not telling y'all is this is dealing with a geographical location, and a lot of these prophecies dealing with Esau is dealing with all of that. So let's get Isaiah chapter 63, right? It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? The same thing we just read here. And let's get that. Jeremiah 49. Right? We just read 11. Verse 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Basra shall come a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse in all cities thereof. Of what? Thereof. Of what? Basra shall be perpetual wastes. That's clear. Ain't no way around that.
Live through the destruction, and because the destruction was so devastating, nobody was able to ever re-inhabit any of those areas. Right? That's what it's saying. That's what it's likening it to. So how are any of them, how are they going to get saved if this is the judgment that's pronounced to them? Here's another problem, though. He just said that he's going to utterly desolate Edom, and nobody's going to live there. Hold that, Obadiah.
Right, which is a geographical location. What's the there that you just said by your own admission, brother? Right? There. Basra. Edom. Idumea.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. It says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
What's going to happen is their extermination. It said, there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Read.
For the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it.
He spoke, there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. So what you have to do is understand the order of prophecy, right? First, there will be a war where their men will die. Their fatherless children and their widows will be enslaved. And then at the end of their prison sentence, aka slavery or captivity, they will be exterminated. That's when there will be none remaining of the house of Esau.
No, that's a lie. That's not what the Bible just said. So let's just hear it. Jeremiah chapter 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in T-man? Geographical. Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is there wisdom vanished? Flee ye back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, geographical location, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, right? The time that I will visit him. Now watch this. If the grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? This is the same stuff that we see in Obadiah. Now watch this. Verse 10, for I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Watch this. So that's judgment on Esau. This is the order of prophecy. It's clear. Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive. And let thy widows trust in me. We all know what it means to trust in the Lord by keeping the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drinking. And art thou he that shall gather, shall altogether go unpunished, right? Who is that? The Edomites, the ones whose judgment is brung upon and against. Look, it says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall come a desolation. Right? That's clear. Basra has come a desolation. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at this. Let's go back because we have to deal with the order the right way. Obadiah chapter 1. 17. Look at that. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and Jacob shall possess their possessions. What possessions is that? Is that a people, or is this going to be a geographical location? It says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, right? They shall kindle in them and devour them, which is why the widows of that geographical location and the children will be kept alive with the Israelites. It says, there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. They shall possess, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau. The mount of Esau. And they of the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim. This is clear. the widows of Esau would be kept alive. That said, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua, you can't inflate the scriptures and try to read something in the text that isn't there. This is clear. This is clear, and this is the same prophecy. Again, y'all, the same prophecy that's read in Jeremiah 49 and 11, dealing with these geographical locations right here. There isn't anywhere around that. I mean, it's telling us here the vision of Obadiah, that saith the Lord concerning Edom. All the people of the earth are going to serve the Most High. This is clear, right? Let's get that real quick. Get that. This right here. Let's see what Solomon said. 1 Kings 8:41. Moreover, concerning the stranger that is not of thy people Israel, but come out of a far country, for thy name's sake, for he shall hear of thy great name, and of thy strong hand, and of thy stretched out arm, when he should come and pray towards this house. Look at what Solomon says here. Hear in heaven thy dwelling place, and do according to all that the stranger called for thee for, that all the people of the earth may know thy name, and to fear thee as thy people Israel. Mind you, it was no two kingdoms. It was only northern southern kingdom. It was only one kingdom at this time. Northern southern kingdom didn't exist. And it says that they may know thy name, that they may know that this house which I have built, Salakia, let me get that right here. Salakia, to fear thee as thy people Israel, and that they may know that this house which I have built is called by thy name. Salakia. So, I mean, that's pretty clear on that as well. Yeah, there isn't any way around that. And these other nations are going to preserve their souls for this occasion, according to, again, said in Proverbs chapter 19 and 16. Right? Right? He that keep the commandments keep his own soul, but he that despises his way shall die. The widows are going to trust in the Lord to go keep their life, man. And with that, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is evident. This is clear. Hold on, let me get one more real quick. One more. Look, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. So let's see what Amos saw too as well. This is Amos chapter 9 and 12. And there you go. In that day I will rise the tabernacle of David, which is fall, and the David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the heathen which are called by my name. Thus saith the Lord that doeth this. That's clear, right? Let's get back to Isaiah real quick before my phone die. Isaiah chapter 1. The vision of Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. No, Salakia. Which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be exalted. Yeah, Salakia, shall be established in the top of the mountain, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Many people shall go and say, come, ye, let us go to the top of the mountain of the house of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. And that word is Yerash, meaning the ways of the Lord will be established, right? Because there aren't going to be Israelites in these lands whipping people, beating them until them go up to the Most High. The ways aren't going to already be set in them. He's going to teach us of his ways, and we shall walk in his paths, where out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Right? That's pretty clear right there. Now, real quick. Yerash. right? It says to throw, to cast, to lay, to set. Look at this. Look at how it's used. Genesis 31 and 51. And Laban said to Jacob, behold this heap, and behold the pillar which I have cast between me and thee. The laws will be cast between the other nations, set in them to do what they need to do and serve the Lord. So with that, I just want to get all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom.